It has been 15 years since a mother of two was murdered outside her rental house in Madison. Now a $50,000 reward is being offered for information that cracks this cold case.
NBC Connecticut's Kevin Geis is joining us live from Madison tonight with the details. Kev.
Yeah, Mike, it was described to me as a brutal murder and a case gone cold that happened 15 years ago. According to the Madison Police Department here, it was actually the last homicide that the town experienced. Now, the police department is hopeful that with this renewed interest, they can finally solve this one.
I'm just really surprised. I don't ever recall anybody really this happening like this.
It was a crime that rattled the Madison community 15 years ago, and that shock is still lingering.
It did not feel like 15 years. It felt like a blink of an eye just happened.
March 3rd, 2010, Barbara Hamburg was found dead, beaten and stabbed on the property of the home she was renting on Middle Beach Road West. It was when Hamburg failed to show up to a court hearing that the investigation began. Weeks after the killing, her ex-husband gave DNA to comply with a search warrant, but he was never considered a suspect. As years passed, the case went cold.
And the fact that it has not been solved yet, now over 15 years later, it is still a case that people talk about in Madison.
Ken Gray with the University of New Haven lives in Madison and remembers the case well. To mark 15 years, the New Haven State's Attorney's Office worked with police and the governor's office to authorize a $50,000 reward to spark renewed interest in the case and bring it back to the public consciousness.
Who knows, it might lead to a strand that, when pulled, could actually unravel this whole mystery.
The reward will hopefully spark some interest in the case, jog some memories, if you will.
Madison police say this was the last homicide in the quiet shoreline town. Police say with advancements in DNA and investigative technology, they're continuing to keep it on their mind.
We are still following up on any leads that come into the police department.
For the small Soundside community, the case has always been lingering. Some holding out hope. New information comes out, bringing closure to the cold case.
We always like to resolve terrible tragedies like that.
And we did reach out to Hamburg's son. He's been outspoken about the case, including creating a documentary, but we have not heard back. The Madison Police Department here is asking anyone with information, even the smallest detail, to please reach out. We're live in Madison tonight. Kevin Geis, NBC Connecticut News. Guys, back to you.